In our last session, the Aimless split up across the city, finally was able to regroup as Lena encountered one individual from kind of checkered past, as she was the one to slip in a certain device or certain object in order to be located back in Tordia. Catching up with him, she had conversation and she met a new individual named Locke. As Jormungand and Engel made their way throughout the city, they hatched a plan in order to climb up to the main tower, and in the process of doing so, the wall adjacent to them opened up, and three adventurers escaped the fortress that they were entering. Uh, Regrouping and getting an idea of how to get out of Samik, they hatched various plans and just regrouped along the road leading out of Samik.
All right. I'm new to where we're going, so you guys lead the way.
Okay. I think it's back the way we came. This is not not the character, but the player. But yeah, I think it's down this road, right?
And oh, I can't really. I can message you actually because I have a question.
Okay.
Can you Venmo me $5?
Can I
Go.
borrow a cup?
Here's
Can I borrow a cup of sugar?
we have to go. We're going back to Tordia, so we have to go the other way, right? We have to go north, right?
uh,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
currently are
So
south.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, we're heading
We're
east.
east, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying you're south of Tordia on the map.
Okay.
Oh, of Tordia, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Samik is like just south. Okay. And where will you guys be heading?
Well, Tordia, they said. I'm just tagging
Oh, okay.
along.
Okay. Cool. So that's gonna be a couple days. Okay, cool.
Well, I think I
Thank you.
told and Lena, did you remember what I told you and Yamagon?
Lana, can you hear me?
Huh? What was that?
Lena pressed to yell.
Hello? What was that?
Did you hear what I told you about Tordia?
No.
Okay. I
What did you say?
no, I remember our last time I remember telling, or I was trying to tell you guys that our place is being attacked, or the
Oh,
city is. Okay,
sorry.
that's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I know, yeah, I remember I told you guys, but
Okay,
okay.
perfect.
So
Okay.
yeah, we're riding really fast.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Let's just take when you say riding really fast, are you guys gonna be riding straight, or will you still take your 8 hours rest? Because it's gonna take a little while to get there.
I
I
think
think
we could do. We could still take.
I think our
Let me see how
horses need
many.
rest as well. We can't just ride 24/7.
Let me see.
Well, I think you can still ride. It's just that you could change your pace.
Yeah.
So instead of you're doing a rushed pace, so you're still taking your 8 hours, but you're doing
Yeah,
a
faster
faster
travel
pace,
pace.
And I think
Yeah.
you run the risk of getting exhaustion when you're running at a faster pace.
Yes.
Remember how that's the rule goes? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. If you press yourself, you're going to get 1 point of exhaustion for every day.
Mhm.
If you press yourself past sleep, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So will
think we
you
should
guys
still
join that?
rest.
Okay.
If we're voting, I'm voting for rest, but I'm the newcomer to the group, so I'll have to
It is
fall
going
in
to
line.
take. It is going to take a day. If you, or sorry, 2 days. If you guys press yourself, then it's going to take, I'd say, a day and a half. So you will get there on a normal pace. 2 days from right now. So 2 days at night. Or you'll get there, I would say, like in the afternoon, a day and a half from now.
Okay.
Is
I think we'll.
everyone feeling good, or do you all need to rest?
I need to rest. I
I think
mean,
Judo
the fight
lost
was pretty short down in the basement, but getting you all over the wall and stuff, I'm kind of drained.
I would assume so. How about you, Angle? You feel good
I
to
think
rest?
I'm good, but at the same time, like if he's gonna come with us, actually, I would rather have him at full strength instead of having him be,
Yeah.
not be at his best. So I say we can go like an hour or two from here and then set up camp.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
getting away from the city.
I agree. I want to be out of here.
All right.
They know my face well. Go.
Okay. I'm gonna just set up a little. We can actually just do by saying it, actually having set up, because you can just do right here. Right there. And then you can set up camp. Right there. Okay. You want anything in specifics with your camp?
I think it's standard camp. How is the weather? Is weather just kind of like just regular,
Very clear skies. No rain, no anything, and it's actually like kind of the perfect temperature. Like a slight breeze, but not too cool.
I'll mold earth us the campfire hole, the same as I described a long time ago, with like the hole for the air to move in and stuff, so it's kind of hidden. Remember that?
Okay.
Oh,
With my cantrip.
Okay.
Where? There we go.
Which map are we on again? The meat beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, still just a bit. Oh, all right. You're just joining from updating. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you jump in, you should be able to get there. So like that. Anything else?
I'm gonna put down my
Um,
bedroll.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I
There
should
you
gather
go.
around the fire, everyone. And then once everyone's here, I'll start casting a spell, and 10 minutes later, we're under a see-through dome. Tiny hut. Ritual cast.
Ooh, I love that. I love Tiny Hut.
I'm not explaining it, though. I'm just doing it.
Yeah. I think we're all pretty much familiar, especially since you use that against what's his face? L? No, K. K, that's right.
With the link stuff.
Yeah. Engel, were you there? Were you there for that?
Um, Was Elrond still there or no?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at
And-
least his character was. I played
I
him at
think
that
it was-
time.
I think it was Yorick or something.
If York was there, I
Oh,
was in
okay.
there now.
Yeah. Okay, so what we did, we were in like this one maze kind of thing, and then he set up the dome, and like everyone just like fought from within the dome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How about shoot, hop back in?
Yeah. Okay, we got these two. Fulton's horse. Your Mongand. And Lena's horse. Oh, we're gonna reveal. First time. Bing, bling, bling, bling.
Ooh, Lena's custom mini.
Lena's custom mini.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Woohoo!
The real Lena.
Lena, yay.
Okay, so we have 5 individuals around the campfire.
You look Swedish, but that's probably just because you're super blonde.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to do your thing? How big is it?
I think 10-foot radius, but I can double check.
Oh, radius.
Yeah, 10-foot radius. Yeah, and it fits up to 10 creatures, I think. Medium creatures. Blah blah blah.
Oh, he's in
Yeah, 10.
I put him in the trees. It's so hard to see. There we go. Okay. How do you
Well,
make
now
it a
it's-
thing again?
Now it's 20-foot radius though. The number there is
Oh.
the radius.
That's good. That looks so small. It's supposed to fit 10 people, right? We're doing
Yeah,
15.
It does fit 10 people. I think the spaces in a 10-foot radius are if you center it on the intersection, which technically you're supposed to do, but who cares?
Oh.
You can have like
Twing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spaces within it, which fit 10 creatures.
Aesthetically for right now. Let's do it 15.
Okay.
How do you lock it again? I forgot how to do that. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Found it. Cool. All right. So you guys are all set up for the camp, and nothing can get in, and you guys can get out. So you guys are pretty much safe. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're resting until the morning? Because
Yeah.
a few individuals have no idea what's going on with a few other individuals, and vice versa. This is the first
Yeah.
time you guys are meeting.
Oh. He was probably gonna ask, or he was probably gonna fill in Lena about what happened to Lim.
Okay, please go ahead.
Hmm.
Tell her that Nim, we were trying to get to her, and I guess.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Tell her.
Oh well, we were trying to get to you, but
Hmm.
I think we encountered a guard that we were trying to talk to, and the people were trying to kill that guard,
Mm-hmm.
and just somehow we got caught in the middle of it, and the guard system there. I'm not sure if you know, but yeah, they are all part of the cult of the snake. So
I kind of figured that out.
yeah.
And I was-
And then what happened with you guys inside the jail? How did you guys get out? We just saw you guys walk out, and that was it. We don't know what the hell happened.
Well, we were conspiring in the middle, and I figured when I got in, I figured Fulton was inside somewhere. Then I just tried to, because I heard some stuff in the basement, so I tried to get myself in there or down there and look for him, and he seems to be right in there. And yeah, and we were conspiring on how to get out of the dungeon or the fortress or whatever that place was. Then Mr. Locke over here overheard our shouting and seems to want to get out. But now that I think about it, why were you there? Again? In detail. Maybe the hen and the snake, or do you know them?
No, well, like I told you, I was here in the continent. I am not from around here, as you can see. I came here looking for information about getting to the plane of air. So I was just, wandering around, asking questions, picking up leads, and apparently from what they didn't tell me anything. From the questions they've asked me once they captured me, that's the topic they were interested in as well. And I don't know, they thought I knew more than them and wanted to hear what I knew, or they were afraid that I would know what they know. I don't really know why exactly. They just packed me up, shipped me there, hit me, asked me questions. You know how it is.
Probably the best person to fill us in with everything is Mr. Fulton. How do we go about fighting people?
So, you said you want to know more about portals, right? Why do you want to know more about portals, especially air portals?
Okay, so my appearance is not something that my mother or everyone else in my home shared with me. It stems from my father being a creature that resides on the plane of air. And he intermingled with my human mother. So I'm half human, half... Well, it's called a genie, air genie. But but then I never knew my father, right? I just grew up with my mother in my hometown, so I'm trying to find out more about my past and learn whatever I can along the way as well about whatever I come across. I'm somewhat of a studious man, you could say. I've studied at university before I left my home. I'm a certified doctor with a specialization in necromedicine. And yeah, now I'm just traveling and learning what I can. Trying to get to the plane of air to find out whatever there is to find out there. Maybe I can even find my father, who knows.
Seems like a lot of us are looking for people. We are called the Aimless, by the way. We found each other in a place, or we met each other in some part along the way of our journey.
So you've all been traveling together for a long time?
Well, I was traveling with Nim, the one that got slain inside the city, for the longest time. And we met Engel along the way, as well as our friend Yarmanga. Been traveling for quite some time.
As you are talking and kind of getting a feel for each other, You see that Fulton is kind of just like staring into the flames, and you can see the reflection, the glow in his eyes of just red as he's kind of holding one particular item, nothing of importance, but you see the grip just clenching this one particular cup or bowl or anything that he's kind of just has in his hands. And you see also Jormungand with a same stare, but different kind of feeling. You see that there might be some sort of pain or some sort of curiosity that's just in the back of his mind.
Are you okay, Full?
He takes a look and kind of just hears his name and kind of snaps out of what was happening. And he just kind of glazed look looks at you. What? What did you say?
Are you okay? Seems like
I
you thought. Want to share something?
I just really want to get back. For one, to apologize, and for two, and he kind of looks over at Ingle for what you said, that there's an attack, and to do anything I can to stop what my hand was forced to do.
Okay.
Oh, I hope
Yeah.
we can get back to something.
Was there any other information that you heard talking to Ingle?
Not much from what I remember. You just said that there was a siege going on, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah. The guards weren't really talkative, and apparently they don't exactly like people from Tordia, so
All right. And you seem kind of just like returned back to staring at the fire.
So
the
probably should
Yermagon
get
effect.
there.
What's that now?
Oh, what were you saying, Ingle?
I was gonna ask you, Yermagon,
Just-
if he's okay.
oh,
He takes a look up at you and kind of looks over at Locke and says all of this. You are mentioning your lineage and your father, and it struck a chord with me. I never quite knew my parents, and it's something that's always bothered me, something that I've always thought about. And seeing Lena get scooped up like nothing, taken to a dungeon, and possibly left there for who knows how long, it's making me realize how short life can be. I left a family back. I left my family back in my hometown, and I don't want my son to go through the same pain that I went through.
We're close to his hometown, right? Right now.
Yeah, like you're having actually exited um on the east side of Samik. You're like right next to
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know how much longer I have and can hold out, but I wanna stay with you guys as long as possible.
Okay.
And you see him kind of return back to glazed stare at the fire.
Um, Angel's just gonna suggest like, hey, if you need to go, see your family or visit them since we're so close, you can. You already know where we're going. You can meet us there.
He kind of listens to your words and nods his head. I think a visit, at least for a while, would be good.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have to head towards Tordia, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have to go to Tordia, but yeah. Yeah. So if you know where we're going, you know what we look like, and you pretty much know how to find us. Just look for, either the dead bodies or all the noisy crazy crowds trying to rush and kill us. So you know how to find us. So yeah, if you need to go visit your family and such, yeah, please go.
Please.
No, no, no. I mean, I'm
No,
not
no,
saying like
I'm
leave.
just,
I'm just saying like,
no, I'm DM joke, not really.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah,
please. Emphasis,
yeah,
get the fuck out of here now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get out of here,
Please.
Yummergon.
I'm tired of talking for you.
He
Take
kind of like,
the hint. No, no.
he kind of nods at what you said and says, even just one hug from my family would recharge my spirits, and I thank you for that. And he kind of,
I totally understand how you feel, Yarmungand. That's why I am in this journey. I'm looking for my family. And if you already know where they are, you should go to them.
your family.
Huh?
Sorry. He kind of nods again and says, do you have any information of where your family might be?
Um, treading along in this journey, and somehow I we saw him over on Yorick, and I saw signs that one of my sisters, have been grabbed by this hidden hand people, or somehow got entangled with them, and that's what we're trying to follow. We're trying to follow the trail.
Mm,
Mm.
I see.
Indeed.
Um, since it seems like we might be traveling together for a while, and actually, especially if you're gonna leave us soon, would you mind just giving me a drop of your blood, Jormungandr?
Oh, it's Yermungand, but why would you need a drop of my blood?
Basically to know it, so if I encounter it again, I'll know it's yours, and you never know when that comes in handy.
Uh, he kind of like looks at the rest of the group. Um,
Yeah, I shrug. I'm
he's
like,
he is gonna insight check you. Nat 20. Nat
Yeah,
20.
it's true though. I'm just gonna cast Analyze Blood, so if I cast it on his blood ever again, I'll know that it was his.
So just for like identification?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
because he's
nothing
gonna
nefarious.
leave.
No.
Okay. He kind of like takes a look and really studies your face, and he just kind of looks at the other members of his party. Not really Fulton. Fulton's in his own world. And he didn't see any bit of hesitation or like concern. And he kind of, just oddly enough, just like kind of sticks his arm toward Locke Okay.
All right, I'll like poke him in the finger with a needle if I have one. Otherwise, I'll have to cut him a bit with a knife, and then just take a bit of his blood and cast Analyze Blood on it. And I'll make sure to note in my spell shard who and when I took it. I'll keep a
Okay.
page in my notebook whenever I cast it, because when I cast it again, I will learn when, whether I've already casted on blood from this creature before, and if yes, when that was. So I need to make the connection of when
do you
it's really
explain that?
myself.
Do you explain that to the group?
No, not really. I'm not big of an explainer. I'm just doing it.
Okay. He kind of looks at you a little bit curiously and just says, "Okay. With that, I think I'm kind of beat." And he kind of just turns to his own kind of way. And then he goes down for sleep.
Does anyone know the dates today?
Have we been?
Like you want the actual date?
Either an actual date, but again, the thing is, once I cast it again on his blood, I'll know when I
Okay.
did it before. So either I write down an actual
Let's-
date and name, or we just say I write
Fall-
down a quote-unquote date, and then when I cast it again, you'll say, yeah, it was the date that you did it on Jormungandr.
Fall. The 3rd of fall.
3rd of fall.
Mhm.
And is there a year?
I'll say 732.
732.
Sure.
Jormungandr. Oh, what's that?
Tomorrow is another day.
Hmm. Sleep well, my natural 20. Okay. Is anyone taking watch?
Hmm. I can take first watch.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Lena?
I'll just go to
Huh?
sleep, and if someone wakes me up, I'll watch, but otherwise I'll just sleep.
I'll go
Okay.
second.
Okay. So it depends on Lena if she's gonna wake you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I have full trust in my spell, so I'm not really much paying attention much to watching.
Oh, it's not so much. I mean, you can stay up for various reasons. That's what I'm asking.
I'll definitely wake him up.
Okay. There we go. And one more. Okay, perfect. All right. As you guys sleep, nothing seems to pass by, nothing seems to occur until it gets to Lena's watch. Lena, in the distance, you can hear what sounds to be marching. Very slow. Yes?
Oh.
Hello? Lena?
I'm not making that much noise, but I'm trying to wake everyone up.
Okay. Okay, Engel, you're up first.
I hear marching. Not
I-
sure if I'm being paranoid, but I should put out the fire.
I don't think they'll see us in here. So I don't
The
think-
fire the
that's
fire's
right.
the fire's like kind of underground as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
they can't
and
see us,
the sphere I can make it opaque from the outside. So as a rule, I will
Yeah.
pretty much always just match it to the color of the ground and make it opaque from the outside.
Mhm.
So it's just a
I'm
green sphere.
sorry. I've
No, you're
been
fine. You're fine.
No. I'm talking as late.
Oh.
I'm
Green.
sorry. I've just been so paranoid, and just want to get out of this place.
It's fine. Do we see any lights or anything like that in the distance from the marching, or no?
You see what appears to be a few flames kind of dancing along the treetops, very kind of far away. There doesn't seem to be many mountains around you. It seems to be kind of almost like plains, but off into the very far distance, there are some hills that kind of crest near about, I would say, 1.5 to 2 miles away from you. And right in that position, like right where the plains meet the hills, they're using that as a cover for the other, kind of like to shield themselves from half of the terrain. But you're on the same side as they are on the hills.
Alkalina, hey, do you still have Hobbs?
Yes, I do.
How far can Hobbs travel, or can Hobbs go before you lose contact with him?
100 feet.
Okay. Let's see here. I guess what you could do, or what you, if you can you have Hobbs travel 100 feet into the air and then look in that direction and see what he sees?
Lights on, hub, or
Well, hang on. Wait, so do you summon Hobbs every single time you bring him out, or do you have him in a dimensional space?
Dimensional space.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
yes. Just
Only
call
when
for it.
only when he dies does he actually need to be recast, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can also recast it to change his shape to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Uh,
call? What's the plan?
Oh.
Lane, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna summon him next.
Okay. Right. There. There's Hobbs right here.
and then you're doing Pact of Chain, right? You're not doing you're not using Five Familiar, right?
Huh?
You're using Pact of Chain and not Summon
Yeah.
Familiar, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're correct. I'm
Okay.
gonna make him invisible, tell him to go invisible,
Okay.
and then have him see through him and fly up.
Okay.
Can I see it from where I'm now?
Is that 100 feet?
Oh,
Are you at 100?
not yet. One second.
Okay. Whoa, that's pretty
Yeah,
high.
there you go.
Okay. As you send Hobbs up, Hobbs takes a scan of the area and sees what he sees. Does he has telepathic communication with you, correct?
I can see through him.
Oh, you're using that. Okay, cool. So what you
Mm.
see is that you see two lines, as in like one behind the other, behind the other, behind the other, behind the other, and two lines of those. Two torches in the front, and you see that it's going along the actual ridges of the hills, and you see a particular banner that is being held up in the front. Behind that, it's about, I would say, let's see, 20 rows, so about 40 people. But you also see trees far ahead falling. So as you're looking, you see those 40 troops. Those are the ones that are carrying torches and the banner. Ahead of that, about, I would say, for as much as you can see, I would say about 50 feet, you just see trees falling. So it seems as though they're following the path of these falling trees. Other than that, that's all you can actually see. The trees falling, and then the what do you call it? The troops, just 40 troops. Yeah.
Okay. I see troops in line. On a fort or on 40, and then I see trees being chopped down. They're following towards that direction. Where is it?
What do you mean, where is it?
Can you, like, the direction? Can you point?
Oh, let me just take a little gander. I want to see the roads for a second. I'm gonna pop over just to see.
I think it's too dark again.
Yeah. So it is in the direction, it's a little bit, let's see, just 100%. It is a little bit east of where you are right now, and it's heading north by northwest.
I can't move the map because it says to be
I know.
on G.
I know. I just needed to check something. And 3, 2, 1, back. Cool. So it is east of you, heading north by northwest.
So they're coming from the east and I think heading towards here. Northwest or northeast?
North by northwest.
Yeah. They're heading toward, yeah, here. Then I'm gonna go back and dismiss them.
Okay.
A lot of them.
Okay.
What should we do? Are we gonna be safe here?
Yeah, we'll be fine. They're not gonna see us, but it seems that they're heading in the direction of Tordia. So
That's not what she said.
well, she said she was heading north by northeast, right?
Yeah, but that's what she sees. She's relaying to you that they're heading here.
Oh,
So I'm telling her what she saw, but she
North
said
or
to you.
northwest?
No, Lena, you've said it's okay.
I don't. You said north of northwest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Do you know what that means, by the way? Do you know what that means?
No.
So if you look at a map and you see north and you see west, if you do northwest, you're at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So split that line and go halfway to north. So it's between north. Okay.
But I don't know.
So
I don't understand.
she understands. So she understands.
Huh?
Angle.
They're
Okay, so
coming. They're coming from where? From the east.
Yes, yeah, they're in the east, heading north by northwest.
Mm, I don't know. Maybe the map on the thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's what
okay.
So that's the information she provided you, Angle.
I was saying. They're yeah. I just told them they're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, cool. But yeah, they shouldn't see us technically, from what I know of the spell that what's his name touched. I've heard of it. So okay.
Okay. What are you
Um,
guys gonna do?
I think we should be okay. I mean, did she say they're heading toward? She said they're heading towards us, right?
Yes, that's what she said.
We should probably get everyone else up then. Honestly,
Okay.
let them know. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll start waking everyone up.
Okay, I'm guessing you're gonna wake up your buddy first.
You up?
I
Wake
can
this
stay
person
down
up.
if you want to talk to him first. No? Okay.
Hey, what happened? What's going on?
Lena relayed to us that I guess there are a big band of troops coming this way.
Okay, what do we do?
Get out of their way, mainly. So either she said they're heading north by northeast, or at least northeast,
No, they're
and they're
from the east.
so yeah, they're from the east. They're heading northwest, so they're heading towards us. So we need to kind of move or get
Angle, where did
ourselves.
did
Okay.
you where are you getting the northwest from?
No. I'm sorry. I meant northeast. I said I messed up.
Wait, are
So
we in northeast?
No. We're on the east, and they're heading northwest.
you don't know that.
No, he's talking
Lena,
to me.
The information I provide Lena was that they're heading north by northwest. She said they're coming toward you guys.
yeah, but she
So
still pointed. No, but she still pointed in that direction, though, right? Because
yeah,
she said, yeah.
they're east, and she said they're coming toward you. So that means they're just heading west. They're no longer going north by northwest.
Okay, sorry. Well, then they're heading west. Yeah,
Yeah, they're heading west towards you guys.
yeah.
That's what she said. Yeah, okay.
But still, yeah, they're heading towards us. So
Yes.
we need to move the camp or start going. And I guess Lena didn't tell me the pace that they were going. She couldn't see the pace that they were going. So I'll leave that
Yeah.
alone. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so we gotta go.
Oh, okay. You see Jormungand kind of packing up his stuff, and you see him scared because he's still thinking of his family. Um, and you see Fulton kind of just reluctantly grab his stuff,
Well, yeah,
stuff it.
I'll tell the Yermagon, it's like, listen, if you need to go to your family, go now. Because more than likely, well, I don't know where your family's at around here. I know you said they are around here, but yeah, head there now, and then like I said, just meet us in Tordia.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And he just grabs his stuff, and you see him like open up his breast pocket and put some stuff in there, and put stuff in the bag. And it's just like they're a little bit southeast of here, so I'll see you guys in Tordia. You see him kind
Yeah.
of look around and uh uh good luck, guys. And you see him kind
Bye.
of rush off.
And he was never seen again. Oh.
And he ran right into the army.
Right. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll gather up my stuff. I'll grab my sleeping bag, and I guess I'll look to Locke, right? His name's Locke.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I guess, do you need to take down the spell, or is it gonna be fine?
And once I leave, it just drops.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
cover the fire up with mold earth, make it all flat again.
Okay.
So which way we
There you
going?
go.
North, right? From here?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, north. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were asking the group.
No. He asked the group, and I was
Yeah, yeah.
asking him. But
Yeah.
yeah, north. We're heading north. So north will be this way. I guess, does Lena not have a travel form?
She does not, but I have her horse right here.
Okay.
Ching. Okay, and here is Bolton's horse.
Okay.
Wait, why can't I make him a unique character? Making creature unique failed. Well, sorry, Fulton. Bye, dude. Okay. Everyone's all saddled up. Okay. And perfect. Okay. You guys are going straight to Tordia?
Yeah, we're heading that direction.
Okay.
Are we setting
perfect.
up camp again, right? In a bit. That's what
If
I
you want to,
understood
yeah.
we're doing. We're just moving camps so they don't intersect with us.
Well,
Okay. How far north do you want to go?
I think, well, I guess we could try 3 hours away. Just to see if, like, yeah. And then once we get like 3 hours away, we should try. I guess I can ask Lena to use Hobbs again to see if that group is still heading in that direction.
Mhm.
Because the other thing we're doing is going north. So
Mhm.
yeah. So yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll ride for 3 hours. Just go ahead and put some
Okay.
distance between us and them, and then see if they're still heading in that direction. If they're not heading in that direction, then we'll just go ahead and just make up camp again.
As you are riding, you say you ride for 3 hours.
Yeah.
The beginning, you didn't really hear too much. You are just riding straight through, and you hear just the sound of multiple horses and their hooves. As you continue the 3 hours, you start hearing the sounds of marching. You start hearing the sounds of the cracking of trees, and it seems as though they draw closer. It seems as though they might be gaining on you. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know if we're heading north and it's like gaining on us, then maybe we should break west. It seems they're heading north, so if they're heading north, if
You,
we go west.
you're,
Oh
you're in the lead.
no, I'm turning around and ask. I'm talking to the people. I'm talking
That's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
group.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're turning to you.
But no, yeah, I'm asking them. I was like, yeah, do you
Yeah.
guys think we should just break west and then see if they're still on us, or do you want to just continue heading north and just try to outrun them?
No, that sounds good. I doubt they were
Okay.
originally heading for us. I think they just happened to intersect with us because we were like, I don't know how they would even find us.
No, I don't think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're chasing us either. We were just on their path, and we have to get out of their path because we don't want to get seen by them, obviously.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
How
let's
long are
break-
you going to be heading west?
Should we do an hour away, guys, or should we break? Should we go like a little bit longer?
I don't think too long. We have to get back to the road tomorrow after we rest.
Okay. So I guess what, about 2 hours? Say 2 hour ride.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so 2 hours west.
We can also look out, see if we can find a good place to rest on the way. Because we are safe in the dome, only the horses are at risk outside.
Correct.
But if we find a place
And
where we can
technically,
hide
I
the
think you can still
horses,
see the smoke coming out the dome too from the fire.
we don't really have to make a fire. We can just not do that this time around. It's warm inside anyways, no matter what it's like outside.
Fair enough.
You said 1 hour. Okay. It doesn't sound as loud, but you can still hear the sounds of the crashing trees, the marching, and
Okay.
you no longer hear with such great detail.
Seems like we made the right call.
Okay. So I guess we could set up again, and this time, yeah, no fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You guys can set up there. I'll just move. Oh, it's so different now. It's a whole different map. Okay. Oh, you want to do it right there? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
between the trees.
just...
I'll wait until everyone is inside before I cast this, because that's what decides whether they can go through it or not. But yeah.
Okay.
No fire this time. So
Oh, okay.
All right. And you said she said that she heard a group of like our large war, or like just like a war band, or a big group of people. I was imagining the that song from Lord of the Rings, that the Orakai, that song they always play when the Orakai are like roaming around Middle Earth
Yeah.
with a lot of trumpets. Ba-da-da, dun, dun, dun.
I was also thinking of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Okay, there's that. This is... Who is this?
Makes you wonder where he got the concept of a menu from.
That's a good point, actually.
More than likely, they probably picked it up from somebody from a place they raided.
Yeah, maybe.
There you go.
Ooh, it's a disco.
Oh, Jesus. Perfect. Okay. And there you guys are. And then you guys are going to rest.
Indeed.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just check. It is just beginning to have a little crackling of light over the trees. You guys taking watch or just going straight to sleep?
I'm doing the
I-
same thing. I'm just going to sleep and see if someone wakes me up.
Okay.
I already since
Okay.
my watch is done and woke him up.
Okay. Bolton agrees to take watch.
Okay.
And he kind of just sits there in the darkness. Or actually, the crack of sunrise and just kind of stares off at the distance. There we
Okay.
go. That doesn't look like a daytime. Why does that not look like daytime? Why does that not look like daytime? Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. The next
Chirp,
few
chirp.
hours go without a hitch as Fulton just kind of stays there staring off in the distance as the sun continues rising. Lena
Morning.
begins waking up and lifting to her feet. Oh, you guys are up. Perfect. Are you ready to continue?
Yeah, sure.
He kind of nudges ankle foot to foot to your feet, dwarf. Are you ready to ride?
Yeah, I'm ready to ride again.
Okay. Hops on his horse. Okay. Perfect. And with that, we can do. It's been one day. We'll do a quick roll. Does anyone want to do anything on the travels?
Um,
I'll talk to someone of the
Okay.
original group if I get a chance.
You guys are riding together perfectly. Who would you like to talk to? Oh, nice.
Well, just whoever's closest, Engel or Lena. It doesn't really matter to me who it is.
Okay.
So who's it gonna be? Who am I talking to?
You can literally ride alongside anyone you please.
All right, I guess I can see Engel, so I'll talk to Engel.
mhm.
You said that what, a former partner of yours fell in the city, right?
Yeah.
What exactly did you do with the body?
Yermagon has it.
Yermagond has it.
Yeah.
You didn't
Okay.
take the bag of holding?
No, Yermagon has. Well, here, do we put? Or that's the thing I never got. Do we put him in Yermagon's bag of holding or in Nim's bag of holding?
Oh, because you have both.
Which one did
From
you
what I
say?
understand, I took Nim's bag of holding that had his stuff in
Mhm.
it, and then
Yes.
we put if I remember correctly, we put Nim in Yermagon's bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yermagon has his body.
Oh, okay. Bummer. Okay.
The reason why
Wait, did you?
I mean, I said that
Okay.
when I slept to
Okay.
his body, but if here, if you thought that I had him in our bag of holding that I had Nim stuff in, then that's fine. That works too.
Does Yermungand have a second bag of holding anywhere?
No, he only has
Trying to-
one.
Okay, yeah, then Nim wouldn't fit in that. It's like in his breastplate.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying like it's you could fit like a hand in there and like pull out like like a thin sword.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
it's not like a full bag of holding. It's like a half
Okay.
bag.
So
Yeah,
then
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Nim will be in the bag that I have then.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Nim's in this bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Why? You want to see the body and poke at it?
No, I think I'm good. I
Okay.
just wanted to know.
Hinkle leans in. You want to see a dead body?
Oh, believe me, I've seen plenty.
Oh my god, that's you want to to a complete stranger. You want to see a dead body and poke at it? It was a very good friend. Ah, very good angle.
Again, Angle is a child, okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, please remember that he is a child, or like he is a very young adult for a dwarf. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
he is not very mature. He has a childlike tendency sometimes, but yeah, no, he's in here. We're going to bury him when things slow down, because at the moment it's just kind of been us going from one battle to another.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We have not forgotten about him. At least I haven't forgot about them. And he looks sharply at Lena.
Did I hear their conversation?
How loud are you speaking, Angle? Because you guys are on horseback and you guys are going pretty hard.
I wasn't trying to hide anything on my
I'm
side of
speaking
things.
as loud as a teenager in a supermarket in a liquor section.
So then, Lena, you probably wouldn't be able to hear it.
Oh no, she'd hear it.
Yeah.
No, that's a joke. She'd hear everything I say.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you were trying to like avoid the clerk hearing. I get you.
Hey, what are you saying over there?
You heard me. Engel says in a
Keep
playful
my
manner.
name out of your effing mouth. Slap.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Trot her horse over and slap me.
Oh my god!
Ow.
A flashback to when Lena was possibly going to become a werewolf. You keep your name out of my. Oh my
goodness.
lord! All right. As you guys do races or anything else you want to say to each other?
Yeah, I've another question, unrelated matter. Do you have any books that you think might be interesting to me? Or pretty much anything's interesting to me, so I should say, do you have any books?
Let me look. I don't think I have any books on Angle himself. No, yeah, I don't have any books so you can use, unfortunately.
I think I do, but I forgot. Know what it was.
Does
I didn't get to.
Nim has. I should shut up. I don't say anything.
Yeah, I don't know Nim's inventories because we didn't really get a chance to look. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I should shut up because that wouldn't be, something.
That's
your
fine.
character
It's
would know.
fine. I mean, like, if you just say he had books, that's cool. But yeah, the character does not know. So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna mention it.
yeah.
There is one you probably know about.
Is there?
One you have probably written in as well.
You are. It's out of game.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, technically, because like I said, I wasn't as close to Nim as Lena would be, so she would be the one who would know that or be able to recollect that. I myself probably wouldn't because one, I wasn't around you guys long enough to really remember those kind of things, or at least
Yeah.
equate those things. And two, Ingle's kind of an idiot because he's a child.
Yeah.
So like it's really simple for certain things to kind of get like lost on him when we keep on going through battles and over and just a bunch of stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So now that Jormungand, at least for the time being, is out of the group, Engel, the character, is the new Meg.
Yeah.
Hi
Wow,
guys.
Wow,
Yeah.
no.
Look at me, I'm a dwarf.
I'm short, but I can run 25 feet, regardless of anything going on with me. But yeah, no. I looked at Lena like, Lena, is there any books that that you have on you?
Huh?
So yeah, no.
She can't hear you.
That's
Now
no.
she can't hear you.
Now
Lemon, did
writing.
you hear? Did you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have books, but Nim has a couple of plant books, I think, and the journal, and then maybe some. I don't know. The only stuff that I know that he buys constantly are plant books.
Okay. And then
Yeah,
I say, I guess I'll see if he has any plant books. And I put my hand into the bag of holding, thinking of plant books.
Okay. You feel several books just at your fingertips.
Okay. So I'll grab one, I'll pull it out and say, here's a book that might be about plants. And
You
All right.
grab it. You grab it, and it says Dittany flower.
And then,
Is this a plant that they would have in the area of my home as well? No?
This is
Okay.
a entirely different species of plant.
Then I'll take the book and I'll kind of read it as we go and take notes of things that I think might be interesting into my shard.
I'm gonna say, because you guys are rushing,
All right,
you
I can
might
just keep it
need
for
to
later.
get onto the book for later. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So at least you have the book now.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss?
So I have a question. How did you know you're half air person?
How I knew? My mother told me. And she didn't tell me much. She said
Tell you, yeah.
she just said that she met this air genie thing. I mean, in my own town, it's sometimes common, especially if the parent is alone, which my mother was, that they're kind of raised by the community, which was the case with me. So I don't know. I didn't. It's not like you might think where I was with my mother all the time in my childhood or my teens. So she didn't really have a chance to tell me much, and I don't think she thought about it much. So most of what I know is from my own research, which isn't a lot. But she did tell me that much. I mean, when you become a teenager and you realize that you look completely different from anyone else around you, you are kind of bound to ask questions, right?
I guess. So what I'm confused about is that how, I mean, like, did she fall in love with that air person? Like, did they even have a body, or was it just like a stiff breeze that just kind of blew around her all the time?
All right. This, what I'm speaking of now, is not stuff that she told me. That's my own research about how genies work, which is, first of all, he did have a body. They do have bodies. They're like creatures, they're beings. And
Okay.
what they do is that they make deals with people. Like something in return for power or whatever they want in return for something that they can give the other one. And my suspicion, though I haven't, again, this is not something I know, I didn't even ask her about it, is that I was part of such a deal in some way. Either she wanted a child and I was what she got in return for something else, or maybe the genie wanted that in return, that she bore his child. I don't know. I think I'm some sort of product of some sort of deal. But she died a little while before I left, which was part of the reason I went on this trip in the first place, because now he's the only one who has answers, which is why I'm kind of looking for that guy.
So if that's the case, then he's not your father. right? Because
Well,
if it was part of a deal, then that means that she didn't necessarily use him to have a. She didn't necessarily use the traditional methods of making a child, but it was more of a wish or a deal.
I'm
So therefore, he's
I'm
not necessarily your dad.
pretty sure it still works the conventional ways. And
I don't know.
they're powerful, but I don't think they have that much power.
Okay. I mean, as far as I know, and this is me only speaking from my experiences dealing with the occult and magic and like weird magical stuff. Usually, you don't necessarily consider that person a father figure, especially when it's just a deal that was made to have a child, and he got something else out of it. Sounds
Um,
more like a mutual transaction than coitus.
okay, so I know that your folks don't know much about, and I don't mean dwarfs. I mean everyone
What do you mean
around
by
here.
your folks?
I mean everyone around here. But there's these like little things that make up who you are inside of you. Suffice it to explain that much. The details don't really matter, and you mix up two people's little things, and they make some new thing, right? I'm
They're
the product
called
of a mixing of such things. So he is my father in that sense. He didn't raise me. You're right. I mean, he's not like my spiritual father figure or something, someone I look up to or anything like that. But he fathered me.
I guess that's kind of where I'm a little not sure of the whole term of father, and Engel will use air quotes because of because of the whole the deal of what happened. It's like I don't know if that would be considered fathering, more just along the line of I'm trying to think of the word that you would use for that because yeah, fathering is a interesting term. Yes, midichlorians. Uh, no, yeah, no,
has these tiny things within us.
tiny little things within us. But no, that's okay. I don't see, and this is an Engel said like, speaking for myself, I don't see why one would want to find that type of person or find that person if they if it was more of a deal and less about like a relationship. But at the same time, I'm in good standing with my parents who are still alive, I think, and and
About that.
yeah, I think. But no, yeah, I'm in good standing with my parents, and I grew up in a normal household or a normal dwarven household. I have to specify that because dwarvens are weird. But yeah, a normal dwarven household. So I don't think that's just anything different in terms of dwarves and humans. I mean, most humans I think have lesser children than dwarves. We kind of like dogs in a way. We have litters. There's like 12 of us.
Oh, that's good information.
Yeah, no, dwarves are usually, yeah, we're born by the pound or born by the litter, so there's like a gaggle of us. It's the reason why there's so many of us in mountains and why all of us are nearly all related.
You must
Between like
be
three yeah,
you
go
must
ahead.
be born really small then, or are you women larger than your men? They're not, as from what I know. It would be a revelation to me.
Well, as my uncle, well, one of my great uncles, Gimli, it's kind of hard to tell the women apart from the men sometimes because the beards.
That also means that the sizes are similar. Yeah, I see.
Well, I mean, again, there are some women that are bigger than men, and there are some men that are also bigger than women. It honestly depends on, the family tree, of which it's less of a family tree and more of a family rock, of which it starts off as one big boulder and then it breaks down to smaller boulders, but then those other smaller boulders become big boulders again, and then they break down and then go up and they break down. And technically our family tree is less of a more of a family mountain.
Okay, probably top down then.
Pretty much. Where when one of the children, starts their own line, it just turns into an avalanche of kids.
Yeah. If it was a plant, it would be a bush as opposed to a tree.
Yes. and that's not just
I
because we're
see.
short.
No, that's not what I meant.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
Okay.
here. I recognize that we're short. It is unfortunately a thing that I must deal with when I have to buy horses. Nothing is more demeaning than a dwarf trying to get a horse, because we don't get horses, we get ponies. And I pat my pony. My loving pony. Which is kind of funny because the fact that he actually sit there and gave me a pony, it's too funny. I'm sorry. The fact that he did that, it's so mean. But yeah.
I mean, isn't the pony the same thing as a horse? It just happens to be smaller.
And and it yes and no. Uh when
Not the
I
size that matters.
it is not the size that matters. Oh no, sorry. Size doesn't normally matter, but when you go into a tavern at a certain time of night, it does matter, because the last thing I know is I'm sitting here beating the snot out of some random guy who insulted my pony.
All right. Yeah. I mean, people who think ponies are worse than horses would probably also think that dwarves are worse than humans. It's kind of the same, shorter, stockier, stronger.
Oh, of course, yeah. But then on our end, we usually sit there and wonder, why do so many humans not treat the earth with respect? But it's whatever.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
know.
I
Speaking
think
of humans, right?
from what I know, horses and ponies can procreate, so they're really the same thing.
I don't know if you ever seen a horse and a pony procreate, but it is insanely awkward to watch.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We're getting off topic here. Yeah, like I said,
Very, very deep for like racing across the plains,
yeah,
dodging trees.
yeah, we're getting off topic though. As we're like, this is us just yelling at each other as the wind,
Yeah.
passes through. Yeah, as I was saying, I think ponies are weird. No, but yeah, no, hopefully you're able to find out more information on your quest. Like I said, I've never been to any other planes. I know they exist, but I've never been to any other planes. And if there is a plane of air, which sounds odd, you might, we should try to
Yeah,
find it. It's
I
possible we might
don't
find them there.
I don't categorically refuse your hypothesis on the thing. If evidence points towards it, I'll gladly accept it. But my hypothesis right now is different.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Like I said, I this is just me thinking aloud. Also,
Yeah,
too, so your
that's
mom never told you what she got out of the deal. I was sorry, she never told you what she gave up for the deal. Sorry.
no. I mean, got out or gave up. Again, I don't know which end of the deal I was. Where was I the prize or was I the reward? I don't know.
Oh, okay. Did your mom leave you anything before she passed, or tell you anything?
She didn't tell me anything. No, I have a couple something of her.
Do you have
But yeah.
anything from her?
Okay, I'll write very close to you and I say, I would appreciate it if you don't tell anyone. People don't usually appreciate it very much, and I'll pull off my left glove.
I'll yell back to him as as the wind's passing. Says, "Yeah, sure, I won't tell nobody.
Just look.
With me.
You can keep your secret with me. It's cool."
I'll pull off my left glove and show you my hand, which unlike the rest of my skin, which is all blue, is like normal skin rose colored. And I'll say, this one's hers. And I pull up my sleeve a little bit and you can see like metal strats behind it. There's no arm actually. Like my lower arm seems to be just metal with runes inscribed on it and then a human hand at the end of it.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check to see if you can keep others from seeing what you're doing.
And also, does your hand fall off? If he does it make his hand like fall off, and like we have to stop, and he has to go in the back and pick it up?
No, it's like fully attached. I'll show it to you. I like move my fingers. Oh.
As you're riding, again, that 6 is kind of appropriate because you are racing breakneck speed on a horse. There is someone else that does catch a glimpse of your hand, but you don't quite notice that they notice.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, I mean not much information in that, and I put my glove back on.
So, do you have feeling, or does it just like feel numb?
I mean, I got used to it. There is some feedback built into the magic. It's not like a normal hand, but I can, like, I could tell if you stomped on it, for example. I maybe couldn't read the blind people's writing with it.
Wait, blind people can read?
Oh yeah, I forget that. Yeah, where I come from, we have it's like bumps and stuff. They actually scratch it into the surface. It's lines, and then they feel the shape of the lines.
Oh, you mean like runes? Like us dwarves, we use runes on stuff. And you can
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. I guess they could. Yeah, they could probably read runes as well.
Well, I mean, if they're dwarf. Humans don't normally read
Yes.
human. You don't. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
everything can be learned if you study it enough.
Yeah, study. I prefer the old-fashioned way of just beating my head against a book and just letting the information just, seep through that. That's about it.
I guess it's worth a try.
I guess I roll for dodge. I'm going to go and take a dodge motion since Nim's going to throw a book at me now.
I'm
But
still
yeah.
reading this one, so I'm not. No, maybe when I'm done.
Okay. Oh, wait. But okay. But no, that's interesting. So your mom left that for you, or is that hers?
It's hers. I mean, I don't know how much you know about the sciences, but like I said, I'm a necro doctor.
Know enough about death magic, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's basically kind of what it is. Different motivations from the people in the fairy tales, but
I would say fairy tales. I'm a cleric, and am I a grave cleric? I think I'm a grave cleric. Yeah. So I
you
get the two
think?
mixed up. Oh no, because like because there's a difference between the two, and it's stupid that you have to have the difference. But whatever. Yeah. I'm a grave cleric. So yeah, I know about all death and all that kind of stuff. I do it all the time. My deity has taught me a decent amount of death. So yeah, it's fine. I'm also constantly dying as well too. I don't know why.
Well,
It's
everyone
my
is
thing.
in a way. Maybe you more so than others.
I don't know. I lost count. I'll be honest with you. When I first met this group, I died literally on the spot. So.
Well, you're still around and kicking, so something seems to be working out. And I'm sure a good necro doctor could help keep it going like that.
I don't know. And Engel has like a blank stare, and he kind of looks out at a distance. I feel like parts of me don't come back whenever I die repeatedly, and I just kind of go sullen. And then Engel kind of like shakes his head. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
That's
funny.
so good.
That's a good one.
Good one.
Well, anyway, see you later.
All right. And then yeah, Engel Chuck starts like chuckling to himself like. Okay, so that's about a good 15 minutes of talking.
Yeah.
We did. And I guess now we're just gonna continue moving forward. And then Engel's gonna make a note to himself. Next time I see a news, I'm gonna ask him about that. He's like, hey, do I always come back, or are parts of me left here? What's going on with that? Next time I see the old dog. And then, yeah, okay. I guess so we're only going to be doing the moderate, not like the. Or I guess are we doing extreme like traveling, or are we going to be doing like moderate traveling? Because I know like if we travel for too long, the horses will get exhausted, and if they get exhausted, then it's going to take even longer.
Yeah. But that's like you have to ride the horse the entire day in order for that to
Okay.
happen.
Okay, so we're only
So,
doing like
like,
the 8-hour stints, right?
You guys are only a day away from Tordia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hello.
Oh,
Man.
did you roll bad?
There we go. Is that working? No.
What?
No music is updated.
Oh.
Son of a.
Yeah, he's not in the group. But he has to be put in the group, right, in order for him to play music.
Well, Hydra says, "Oh, sorry, we can't do any YouTube support." Stupid Hydra.
Well, it's not really Hydra, it's YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I think it used to use Spotify, right?
Yeah, Spotify still works.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how about I play it on my phone? Let's do that way.
I can't hear
You
anything.
guys hear that? Really? Kill me. All right, let's look for the Spotify version. Spotify.
Or we can all open the YouTube link.
Or you guys could do that. That ruins the flavor. Oh, I found it. Nice. On Spotify. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Okay. Bear with me.
There must be a better way.
I would love to know it. This is great.
23.
Here we go. So you hear that coming in the background.
As from in front of us?
It's hard to kind of tell as you guys are racing. If you want, you can make a perception.
I will at least.
I'll make one too.
Who's in the front, by the way?
Oh. I
Oh
don't know.
boy. Probably me and Lena, since I think we know where we're going, at least.
Okay.
How about Fulton? I think it's more reasonable that he's first because he's in the hurry and stuff.
True.
Where
Yeah, I
would you
guess
be?
Fulton would be probably in front. Very true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Fulton is then. After that.
And I guess it was me and Engel talking, maybe?
Yeah, and at the back.
Okay, right there. Right there. Let's see. I would say with the marching, or sorry, with the fast paced. Okay, yeah, I'll just do straights. Angle, if you could roll.
For perception? Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
you did. Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
10. Okay. 20. Angle, you're kind of too distracted with the conversation. And also, the horse to your left is too much in your ear that blares out that it's coming from a certain direction. Locke, you're actually a little bit more able to hear because your your right ear is free, and you could hear that they are almost exactly east of you, but very, very near. Fulton, I will say. Fulton is just too heated, too angry to even care. He has an idea that there are troops, but whether they are directly in front or to the side of any nature, he is willing to just blaze through them and just cause hell. So it's more of the nature of they better pray they're not in his way. So he's just totally not concerned. But Locke, you are aware that they are coming from the east,
Yeah,
and
I'm not
everyone
aware.
is aware. Everyone is aware that they are super close.
I'm not aware he thinks that, so I'll go right up to him and say, they're to our east. Maybe we should take a curve to the west a bit.
He's doesn't even look at you. He's just 100% focused, going straight on.
Fulton? We're at the back of the army. They might get wider. Hello?
He's still going. You know that they're east of you. You guys are heading north.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not budging.
You have two other companions.
Yeah, I was saying that to Engel. He keeps
Yeah.
going north. They're to our east.
Oh, and just so you guys know, actually, I should change this. Oh, keep talking. Sorry.
Okay, I mean, as long as we're not on the intercept path, we're probably just going around them. I don't think they should be spread out too thin because they usually if they're getting closer to where they are, they're not gonna spread out until they get closer to where they are. So they're probably gonna stay in tight ranks, I think. But at the same time, we don't know where they're going. But the fact that they're to the east of us, that usually means that they are traveling at breakneck speeds as well too. They
Yes.
might be coming. They might be, yeah.
They're uncomfortably close.
Yeah. Yeah. Not sure. And then what's his name? Fulton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I don't yell at the Fulton. I try to pull up next to Fulton, and I say, "Hey, you know that they're to our left, right? Sorry, to the east, right? They're to our right. Sorry."
I'm just like gives a glance over at you. and he kind of just like nods and then just kind of faces forward again.
Okay. And I kind of fall back a little bit to Locke, and I say, "It looks like he's aware, so I guess we just keep on ahead in the path."
Okay.
Kind of cocks his head to one side, and just kind of shouts back at you. Deviate if you must.
No.
All right.
I mean, he's
Do
kind
you,
of
if you guys want to stay with him or not.
he's kind of as much part of the group as I am. Really leaving him alone?
I don't want to leave him alone. That doesn't seem right.
Maybe we just go just between the trees instead of on the road. Keep an eye on him.
Hear cracking of trees kind of coming from your side, and see that they are falling very close by.
Yeah, that's not good.
It seems as though at this point, the trees are starting to like fall down. I would say maybe 200 or so feet away from you on the east.
At least, like right like this.
No, that's west.
Yeah, we ride like this, so we are a bit further
Oh,
away from
oh,
them
oh,
and
I
off
get
the
you.
road.
Yeah.
But we can still see Fulton. I can actually, if we go over here and we're within like 90 feet of Fulton, I think I can get him out if we need to.
You want to go through the trees.
Yeah. Can't keep up because we're too slow then.
That's what you're saying. So you're suggesting, or are you just doing it?
No, I'm on the right side of Engel, so I can't just ride through him anyways, but that's what I say we should do.
I'm down.
They're about 175 feet to the east.
Yeah, they're getting closer. They're not in a straight line, they're like an oval or a circle, and we're approaching a wider part now, I think.
Okay. We should probably, so if they're to the east, then we should probably head west. So
Yes.
we can go ahead and stay out of the ranks. Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it.
And I pull to Fulton. I'm like, hey, we're gonna head this way. Are you sure you want to just barrel into them like this?
See him. He finally, like, you can't see his expression, but he finally takes hold of some words, and he kind of like looks over to the side and sees the cracking of the trees, and you just see him like kind of gain pace just slightly as he's whipping the horse harder and harder.
I think he's gonna.
Now is starting to break away from you guys.
Okay. All right.
I don't know him well
Later.
enough to force him not to go, so...
No.
Lena, what are you planning to do, Lena?
You say, what's happening? Where are we go? What's he doing?
Did you hear everything that was said?
I don't think so, because I was in the back. I'm in the back.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to come up next to them and then ask, hey, what's going on?
Keep your voice down. They're 2 hours east. We need to break west. Fulton does not want to. He's just... I think he wants to fight. He has like blood on his mind, I guess.
Definitely
Okay,
sounds
let's
like
go
that.
that way. Oh, we're going to the west.
Yeah.
So, Lena, just so you know, you guys are you guys are in motion at this moment. Like, you guys are just like, the trees are flying past you guys. Fulton decides to pick up speed even further. So he's slowly gaining, or he's slowly losing you guys. In the process, he's just going straight on the path. You guys are going to go through the trees.
Wait, so where's the people coming from here?
They are to the east of
Over
you,
here.
about 150 feet away.
That's 25 feet closer than the last time.
They're heading straight to us, right?
No,
They're
Or
also heading
going up?
north. They're also
they're
heading
heading
north,
north, but they're heading north at an angle, and they're getting closer and closer to you guys. So the angle is just slowly drifting towards you. They are 120 feet.
How about we just go faster? Follow Fulton.
he's gonna run into them. We don't stand a chance against an army, whether he's one or whether we're four.
they,
It still doesn't make
are
a
they up?
difference.
Oh. So wait, their direction is go like that? Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to understand. I'm confused. So from here, they're like this?
Slowly veering closer and closer to the path. But
So
Fulton
they're
is
like,
Fulton is
this
actually
one.
Fulton is actually picking up speed. They're 125 feet away. Make your decision quick. You can choose to stay with Fulton, you can choose to go with them. Anyone can go anywhere.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Okay?
No.
Okay.
Where are you going?
There's no response. It's your
Hold on!
okay. Lena chooses to go with Fulton, and Locke and Engel decide to break away. Engel, are you breaking? Staying. Jingle jangle Engel. The last thing I heard was Engel was breaking away, so I'm gonna move.
Yeah, no, I'm breaking away. Yeah, I'm breaking away.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I said yeah. And then I was kind of sitting like, Lena, what are you doing?
So Lena and Fulton are off to the side on the path, and Engel and Locke are slowly now trying to keep up, but are not doing a good enough job as they are trying to dodge the trees, which very much slows them down. They quickly see that all these trees that are blocking their way, dodging left and right, it becomes very difficult to keep on the path. And how far away from the path are you going? Because right now you're like 10 feet.
I think we're gonna try to keep the distance to the army constant, so we end up traveling in parallel.
How far away from the army do you want to be?
About 150, like now, I guess.
Okay. So you guys are over. It's just guys are breaking off, and you guys are slowing down further and further. Lena. Oh,
Hello?
yes, Lena. Let's see. Let's roll right here. Okay. As they continue, it carries on for another about 15 to 20 minutes. Lena, you start looking. Let's make a perception roll, Lena. Oh, as well. Ooh, no. Fulton doesn't see. Okay.
Oh,
Keeping up with Fulton as he's continually is just beating his horse, trying to get every single just extra amount of energy. Your arm alone of just like trying to whip your horse and also trying to keep on your horse from just up and down, even on this straight, smooth path. It is so hard to just kind of cock your head to the side to see if they actually are upon you or not. But you do hear from the side cracking trees, continually getting closer and closer. And you do see, you actually got a little bit higher than Fulton. But you do see, as you're continuing, these servants that are getting like just tons of servants that are just like jumping off and like picking some stuff up and then getting pulled back onto like another horse by other individuals. And it seems like as though they're picking something like a flower or some sort of colorful thing that's just kind of along the grass itself. And as you kind of see this, you do notice that there are other of these kind of like small flowers or buds that are along the ground, kind of covering in either direction. And these servants are just like jumping off one horse, grabbing it, and then getting pulled back on by one of the other troops. And it's like just in constant motion. The troops themselves, once they have a servant, they go to the front, and the ones that have a servant jump off start falling back, and it's this continual thing of them racing as fast as they can while also getting these certain things from the ground. You do see at this point what looks to be a large creature. Just for you, your horse's legs are just a blur. But this creature, this large kind of creature, as you kind of look over, it's just like, it seems as though this thing is just in a jog. And it's just barreling through, just like knocking over these trees, like seeing anything in its path. And it's got like a 10-foot range with its arms, especially. And it's just running through, and it just like pushes a tree in the perfect position, and just kind of moves everything out of its path, and is just like racing, again in this jogging motion. And all these horses are trying its best to keep up with this creature. You do start seeing that the banner reflects the same colors that the troops are wearing. And it's a kind of like mother of pearl white with gold. And it's like kind of a more dull gold, not like so vibrant. But each of the troops are adorned with this gold, and the servants or like helpers are just wearing like rags and kind of lowly clothing. Some appear to be squires, but that's as far as you can see. They are about 100 feet from you guys. as you guys continually move to the side, I would say make 2 perception rolls.
Lena
One-
and Lena, or me and
Yeah,
me and me and Locke. I mean,
yeah, Angle and Lock.
Two as in one each or two each?
1 each.
one each.
Yeah.
And just regular perception.
Nice. Very good roll. Okay. Yeah, regular perception. Nice. Oof, 2 good rolls. All right.
Actually,
Let's see.
click the wrong button. It's 23, not 22.
Ah, I get it. You just had to one up me, huh? Instead of us having the same roll.
What do you have? Oh, yeah.
I paused, hoping that's what Ingo would say.
Actually, do.
Actually, his 22
Actually-
is still a 22, but mine...
I actually have 22.1.
Yeah. It's actually a fraction rounded up. Yeah, no, so your natural 20 wasn't good enough. Okay, so, you guys, and again, Locke, like, you're kind of, like, looking over, and height-wise, of course, like, the pony and, the size of just like both characters, like the pony and Ingle, is like you're able to see just a little bit higher. And both of you, I mean, Jesus Christ, like you both look at the exact same moment and catch this large creature just through like this perfect line in the trees. That's just an opening. And you do see this large creature just like, again, it's got that jog on him, and you see him just like burst through the trees. And you hear what seems to be like a coordinated effort. You do hear the stomping of hooves. You do see this kind of like, or not see, you hear the thuds of this creature. But you guys can't see the kind of looping of servants and collecting these items. But you do hear what sounds to be like, one on the left, grab it, aye sir. And then you hear kind of like, collecting, up. And then you hear, really like just kind of cut through the trees. But you guys can't quite see it. Yeah, and I would say about 10 more minutes passes by, and I am going to say, let's see if, please no. Ah, okay, perfect. Okay, the creature, I just did a little sneaky roll. The creature actually, thankfully to Fulton, they are outrunning the creature, and the creature actually doesn't notice. But where he meets on the path is about, I would say, 30 feet or 40 feet behind Lena and Fulton. So the army seems to be pushing Angle and Locke on this continued path, and then it crosses over at the path. I would say if both of you guys can look at right about like 30-ish feet back, like right about here. That's where they cross, and they're still crossing at an angle, so Fulton and Lena are outrunning this creature. And then behind them, they're even further down the road, continually outrunning the troops. Here, They are still. What happened? They still continually push over here. And I would say let's make one more perception. Actually, you know what? The 20s, I will say the 20s would be okay. You do see what appears to be water up ahead, Angle and Locke. So ahead of you and west of, like still north, but at a diagonal. Like you have water coming up towards you guys. What do you guys want to do? So like I'll paint you a picture. Like water is like coming up. So if you guys go straight, you're gonna meet water. If you guys keep going, like turning to the side, you're gonna meet water. It's kind of approaching you fast.
Do you know the layout of the land here?
A little bit. I think I've only been on one side, right?
You would be familiar, having traveled through the mountain range. You could get an idea because you were traveling on the south side and you were able to see like south while you went to Tordia, and then leaving Tordia. Oh, you fast traveled. Never mind. You wouldn't have, but you saw at least a good idea.
Okay, so then yeah, no, yeah, that would.
If you wanna make a roll, that's okay.
Yeah, I'll make a roll.
Yeah.
The
Survival.
roll, okay.
Yeah.
No. That's rough.
You are aware of the layout, but at least for the situation you're in, it's a little disorienting being in the trees as opposed to looking from a distance away.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know where the things lie, but the army approaching from the side, the fast approaching river, it seems as though it's going to be difficult to get a lay of the land.
Okay, no, that's fair. Like I said, like yeah, I don't think my character genuinely went through here. I think I fast traveled, so
Yeah.
yeah.
We can move up to the water and just take a look, see whether it's even a river or an ocean or a lake, or there's bridges,
that.
there's boats, there's a way around.
So at least, Angle, for what you see, there is water straight ahead.
Okay. We'll head toward the water.
You're going to go to the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to go full straight or keep veering to the side?
Well, the same direction we've been going, which was kind of veering to the side.
Okay. So as you continue veering to the side, more and more, let's do one last perception. Hoping for something grand here.
Oh my god.
Well, you do, Locke, you do see what appears to be like a mountain passage that might not be easily accessible since you guys are on the ground and those are up in the mountains. But as you are racing, you get a very quick glimpse of what appears to be a clearing in the trees that if you continue racing, you must pick up speed. But it is the only way to get to the start of the road. So let me try and paint you a picture. The water is continuing like this. You are racing toward the water. So I know you're racing at an angle, but that's what's in front of you. Then you see what appears to be a road that might lead up. But to get there, like this, the road kind of turns away from you guys. To get to, let me just, I don't know if I can pick you up at the same, I can't. In order to get to that road, because if you get to the road too late, they will intercept you, the army. If you get to it on time, you can get there and then go up the road. So you're pretty much trying to race the army, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say you guys can do, let's see, I would say performance is the best one, because this would be the performance. You can't really do anything for strength, but I would say the performance of your horse. Okay. Come on, Angle. Whoa! Actually, you know what? Locke, Ingle was actually supposed to have a 3, so that would be an 18. So.
Yes.
So with your 17s, you start just going full straight, expressing to Ingle of this road. You decide to go full on straight to this road, and you hear the army approaching fast, no longer veering away from them. With the army fast approaching, you manage to get to the road just in time, race up, and turn a corner that now hides you as the rocks and the it's like a path that cuts through the rock, so you continually have shade from the trees, if that makes sense. Let me do it this way. No, let's not use that. Let's use this. So it just continues going like that. This part continues going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And this one does the same thing. So as you race through, you now become hidden and no one can see you as you're going continually higher through the mountains.
Yeah.
Delete, 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 delete. Up ahead of you, you already see Lena and Fulton. Very far ahead of you, reaching almost to the outskirts of Tordia. And you see them abruptly stop, leading to Tordia. Let's actually jump over. this. Ooh, that's a good sound too. Okay. And along the way, you start seeing what appears to be armies at the gates. Okay. Only Locke is here.
The Tordia map. You just said let's jump over.
Yeah,
I should say
yeah,
the
that's what I'm
Tordia
saying.
map.
Yeah. Angle.
Oh, hang on, wait. We've changed boards, right?
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, let's throw your pieces down. Here is angle. Here's Locke. Lena,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to jump over?
Sorry.
Where are we going?
Tordia?
Which part of the talk? I see you guys are here, but I think I'm at the tree again.
You have you're riding your horse.
Yeah,
Correct.
but I'm
Yeah.
at the tree though.
The tree?
Yeah,
His
remember
mini is
we-
over at the tree that we left.
Yeah,
The portal tree.
I think just the road over here that enters Tordia.
Oh,
third
your player? Is that the tree?
Yeah,
my
his mini is.
token's at the tree. Yeah, my mini.
Really? Oh
Mm.
my. Let me take a little look.
Well, I can see mine, but I'm there. I can see Ingle on the tree.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Okay, interesting. You've been murdered.
Yay!
Great success.
So I
Sorry,
can't
dude.
find my tokens that are assigned to me.
Let's give you this, because you're just on a horse currently. So
I can't see
player
my token
permission.
either. Ah, now I can.
There.
Oh, but I don't have permission over my character.
Really? That's really weird. Okay, let's do that.
Ah, there we go. Yeah.
This is really weird that there's no longer, what do you call it? Do you have yours now, Engel? Lena?
I have it now. Yeah.
Cool. It's really weird that there's no, what do you call it? Way to like make them unique. Like you can't add it to the unique creatures. I don't know.
Seems
Maybe
like
if I delete.
some sort of bug.
Let's try this now. GM tools, make unique. Oh, I guess there's a maximum amount of things you can do to be unique. Give me 2 shakes. Making Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Nice. All right. Let's take a quick 5-minute break. We haven't done that in a long time. And then I'll reveal the troops.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Are you pausing YouTube?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, what was that? I had to answer a message.
Cool.
We're taking the break?
5-minute break? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pausing YouTube then. Bye, YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it recording? Yes, it is. Yeah, so we actually have to stop here
Wow,
instead
that
of
was
pausing.
a long 5 minutes.
Yes.
Wow!
Long break, long break.
Man,
And
that,
so glad we
that
can do
battle
all of this
was,
after the break now.
That battle was really hard. I'm glad we got that all on video.
Yes, indeed.
No,
Alright.
yeah, so let's end here and then we can pick it up right at the battle's beginning.
Okay. Bye bye, YouTube.
All right.
Later, YouTube.
Here, YouTube.